Hello everybody watching this on YouTube and maybe Twitch someday. My name is Mark, otherwise known as Majora 0, and I am making this video just to explain a new channel going up on YouTube run by me and a friend of mine, some friends of mine hopefully, named CGI Philly. And CGI Philly is really just a YouTube channel meant for just people who like to, casually, but at the same time seriously, play video games, and, that's what they do. They play video games to relax after working hard, because me and my friends decided to make this channel because we go to school all day, we work really hard, and we just like to play video games to relax, be, just casually play games, but at the same time be serious. And so what I'm bringing to you is the first episode of what I like to call Lord of the Noobs, which it would be StarCraft 2 and Dota 2. StarCraft and Dota are going to be the main games I'm going to be playing, but there's always going to be some other games that I'm going to play, and whenever I can, I'm going to get some friends in some friends who play StarCraft, some friends who play Dota. I got plenty of friends who play Dota that are pretty good and really good to learn from. Like, they're teaching me a lot, and it's really good. So yeah, that should be interesting. So what I decided to do to introduce CGI Philly and Lord of the Noobs is just a replay of a game I thought went pretty good. StarCraft 2 a while ago. I remember winning this game, and the other opponent wasn't that good, but it's Gold League, so. And and like I just said, I'm Gold League. I'm essentially a noob, so. Gold League is pretty good. Like, Gold League, you don't suck completely, but, everybody, to an extent, at StarCraft 2 sucks. It's really just a competition to see who sucks the least. And I like to think that I suck I suck a lot less than other people, but I still suck a lot. And so, what I'm going to be doing for the Noobs is just recording me playing regularly, learning to suck less, and I hope people who watch this are people who like to casually play StarCraft, and just watch this. I guess I could be in trouble here, but not really. I had to remember winning this, although like I said, this guy wasn't so good. Anyway, I hope people who watch this could maybe even learn something from me, like say if you're like a bronze leaguer or a silver leaguer or a low gold leaguer, that you could take some stuff that I do, some mechanical stuff that I'm able to do, and be able to learn. I mean, you don't always have to learn from like a professional streamer, especially when they play at like those higher levels where they don't really explain what they're doing, and where they just do all this really complicated stuff that not your average StarCraft player is going to be able to do. So it would be nice to see some gold, platinum, even diamond league commentators who can explain some mechanical stuff, like how macroing and microing works. And I'm going to be doing that to an extent, but I'm not going to be. These aren't purely tutorials. These are mainly for just entertainment purposes, but learning from them is also important, though I would not suggest doing what I'm doing in this game, because I'm not even aware of what I'm doing in this game. Like, when I first started watching this again, I thought this was a game where I went for an immortal sentry, although I've never been able to execute one of those, so I guess I'm just going for composition, mortals, colossi, 2 colossi. And right now, like I said, this guy is not so good. He only has a couple Zerglings on the field. It's not good. Meanwhile, he has his... What is he doing? He's got a macro hatchery up. He just got his 3rd up. I don't know why. Oh, I see why. Because I didn't see a 3rd when I went to go scout around the 6-minute mark. So I decided to haul up and get some defense up to see what he's doing, but obviously he's not doing, because usually when you don't see a 3rd, silver, gold league, when you don't see a 3rd up, when you don't see it here or here, your best bet is that the Zerg is going for some kind of 2-base all-in, and if you're Protoss and your Forge Fast expanding, oh, there's a Changeling. Didn't even know it was there. Just chilling there. Anyway, you're probably going to want to get some cannons up, get some units up to defend, find out what he's doing, because he could be doing banelings or mutas, and you do not know how many times I'm attacking a third, I don't even know it. And there have been times where I'm just completely in the dark, and he just comes in with mutas when I'm not expecting him, and I'm struggling, because you know how unit harassment can be when you have 2 bases and you don't have blink on your stalkers. Although these stalkers seem to be doing pretty fine, just walking in all casually like, hey, what's up? Just gonna be killing your robes. Drones. And not seeing response from there. But anyway, while those stalkers are having their fun, this guy just... I have an observer there. He's killing them. It's not... He just has a few speedlings and that's it. Anyway, I'm getting back. I'm off topic. I'm getting back on the topic of CGI Philly. Oh, I got some more mobs up. CGI Philly is meant it's meant for the gamers that work hard, whether it's school or work, and they come home and they just want to relax and play some video games, and that's the atmosphere that I want to promote. You don't have to be like a pro to play StarCraft or Dota. You can just be someone who wants to play these games to let off some steam, someone who is interested in games like StarCraft and just esports in general, and wants to get better, but at the same time just keep that casual playing spirit. Like, in order to be good at StarCraft, you don't need to be on your computer 10 hours a day, like all the pros are, like Naniwa and Grubby are. Because you obviously can't afford to do that, because, well, first of all, most people aren't getting paid to play StarCraft on a professional level. But if you can do that, then you are just awesome. If you can make money playing video games, but obviously not everybody can do that. So they play video games for an entirely different reason. But yeah. Anyway, so. Like I said, with StarCraft 2, I do plan on making Lord of the Noobs for StarCraft 2 and Dota 2. With Dota 2, it's going to be more of a learning experience for my friends, because I got friends who just play hardcore Dota 2, like die-hard Dota 2 players. I'm not saying they play on a professional level. And one of them wants to start playing professionally, but I got this. But most of them just really like playing Dota and having fun with each other and poning noobs, because at the end of the day, as long as you're horribly beating somebody within an inch of their life, you're having fun, no matter what video game it is. I'm not saying you need to be mean about it. It's just always nice to go on a good raffle stomp. Alright, I'm not even paying attention to the game right now. I got some DTs out, harassing the third again. I don't understand why. He doesn't have anything. I mean, he could easily morph as an Overseers, but even then, for the time it takes to, I see a little scout. But, by the time it takes to morph to an Overseer, you're already screwed. Especially when you got him scattered out in the field. Oh, I did go straight into the natural. Anyway, I guess I got a third going up here. He obviously didn't see that. He's trying to... Yeah, it's 17-minute mark. You're Zerg, a really, really good Zerg's probably not going to have this. He's going to have less. I actually have no idea what he's... Oh, yeah, he's pulling back because of all this is going on. I'm not really sure what he's going to do. I don't see any... I see 2 Overseers. But this is just not good for this guy. Yep, there. I mean, it's just like the greatest feeling in the world when you have Dark Templars and they do not have any detection, so you're essentially just whacking away at whatever's there, like right here. And they have nothing. There's something they can do about it. It's kind of fun to think about it. I mean, it's bad for them, and they're obviously gonna get pissed. But, you know, it's... What are you gonna do? It's StarCraft. Survival of the fittest. And by that, I mean whoever can macro the best, obviously. Alright, I feel like, looking back at this game, I made it drag out a lot longer than it needed to be. It's not good. But, let's see what he's doing. He got a third. Oh, I did not kill the third, but obviously I did kill a lot of drones. This guy's economically wrecked. He has no income. I seriously need to work on my macroing against Zerg because it's usually just 2 base all in, and that's it. Like if the game gets dragged out longer than it needs to be, my third is so delayed. It's not even funny, and I am always so behind. So it's either, you know, 2 base all in or bust. Obviously, I need to stop doing that. But yeah, let's be honest. Everybody hates macroing against Zerg. Well, I don't know about Terrans, but I know Protoss especially do. That's why when you go to all those tournaments, they're always going to be doing some sort of 2 base all in. You're never going to see a macro unless it's like a failed 2 base all in and they're able to recover for it, or prolonging the inevitable. Or just see someone who's better playing economic, like a guy who can really just macro well against the Zerg. And speaking of macro, this guy's got a couple of macro hatches up. Well, first of all, he has to replace the ones that he lost. Things are still looking terrible for this guy. And I remember this is the final battle where where I got the Swarm House off guard, and this is one of the best ways you can get. This is one of the best, and one of the only ways you can really destroy Swarm House in its entirety is by just catching them off guard like that. And you see this composition. And this is why the composition fell so quickly, but also I think it's because, well, these are on upgrade. Well, yeah, Armor 2 upgrade on the Corruptors, that's it. Me, I just started working on my upgrades, you know, I'm 2-1-2, I guess that's okay. And that's the end of the game. But, yeah, I just wanted to use this as an introductory video, and just to explain what I plan on doing in the next 2 months. Because it's going to be 2 months of streaming StarCraft and Dota, and then I'm going to be going away for a while this summer, and then I'll be back in August. And hopefully, after August, this channel will really start to take off, and I'll really get some sort of fan base going on. And obviously, I'm going to be better at what I'm doing now in time. And in the meantime, I got other people working on the channel, mostly Dr. Arcanine, if you've seen his Pokemon videos. He's a friend of school who, when I told him the idea of I was making a gaming channel, I noticed he just really is fanatic about Pokemon, and the thought that he could do some Pokemon commentaries, and I just thought, like, he has a really funny personality, and by that, I mean his personality is just, it can be terrible, but in a really funny way that you just like him for it. And I just thought that with Pokemon would be so great in the future, and I really think that his videos could really entertain people. But anyway, I got what I need to say done. I don't want to bore you to anybody who's actually watching this, but like I said, I'm Majora 0, and I will see you when I stream on Twitch. Look in the information below. I got a Twitch channel. That's where a lot of this is coming from. All my YouTube uploads are Twitch streams, except for this one. So I will see you later.